What's up, Legends crew? How they do? I'm gonna make this really quick. Well, I'm gonna try to make it as quick as humanly possible video, kind of like a daily guide of what you should be doing inside of Dragon Ball Legends for all the newbies. Some of the veterans that are here, probably this video isn't for you. Y'all know what to do, but just in case, you can stick around, hang out for the discussions. Like I said, this is a discussion channel video for Dragon Ball Legends, but I did say I would show some guides just to help out everybody as much as possible to make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing daily so they don't miss out on anything, and they're always covered for anything that happens in Dragon Ball Legends. Now, I've already showed you all how to check the news, but this is what you should be doing every day. I personally have an assist bot, right? So you want to go ahead and click on the assist bot right over here, collect your assist bot as soon as possible, accept all. I've done these for my economic players. These are probably the best deals if you're gonna spend money, right? If you're gonna spend it like once a month or twice a month, whatever it is, you can go ahead and use these assist bots. They're probably the best deal year round, except for like times like now that the anniversary is going on in the shop. You have like those daily shops that they're pretty good. Speaking of which, let's go to the shop so we can pick up our free gift. Free gift right over here. We pick it up, and as you can see, this is what I was talking about with the daily once per day 1,000 chrono crystals. These are special deals that unfortunately are the best bang for your buck because this game is a little bit too expensive. They overcharge and yeah, the price is just too much for most of these deals. It's not really a good deal, but unfortunately it's the best deal that this game has. But you want to pick up your free daily gift from the shop every day. So yeah, you're gonna want to do this. What we're doing here, you're gonna want to do this every day so you don't miss out on anything. Once you pick up your freebies, you want to go to your adventures and set those immediately. You know, this is kind of like one of the first things that you want to do. And always have, see, I have the 7-hour adventures that I set before going to sleep. I am just waking up, and I was like, wait a minute, I should do like my daily routines for this game. That way, I've already said what to do, but it's always nice to have a visual so you can do it yourself, you know. So you want to go ahead and go ahead and do this mission right here. You just auto it. It's super fast. You just go in, pick the 1 hour ones, and auto select. It's not that serious. You want to have at least, well, you normally only have 7 slots open. I have excuse me, I have the 9 because I have that pass, which honestly not a great deal. It's okay, it just gives a little bit of a boost, but since I use this as a secondary job, I can go ahead and set that up because I'm a content creator, you know. So that's why I have it. If it wasn't for that, I would not have it. Actually, I didn't have it for a bit. I did the free one, and then I didn't do it for a while, and then I'm like, you know what, I can do a little extra things because of the whole content creator thing. I can go ahead and set this up. So yeah, we're setting up all the adventures, and then that way on the hour, every hour, you can just go ahead and excuse me, my throat is, like I said, I just woke up, so my throat is a little weird right now. Probably fighting off a cold. This last one, you want to go ahead and set up the 7-hour one that you got from the weekend logins. This is I'm recording this Monday morning, so happy 4th of July. I hope everybody had a great week. For anybody who's not in America, happy week anyways, you know, because that's what we're here for. We're a global community. All right, so now that you set your adventures, you're good to go. I set up my last slot. That last slot is the most expensive slot. This one's slot 7. So you always want to set up the one that takes the longest amount of time, right? Alright, but you want to set up hourly. That way on the hour, every hour, you just go ahead and send them out just to redo it again. It's just a button press and it'll do everybody again. So then, now we go into events. So for all your newbies who are completely new, you want to do the story all the way up until you can unlock everything, right? And by everything, I mean everything in all these little tabs right here in upgrade, special, original series, and recommended. This is because this is what you're gonna do every day. Once you caught up to the story and unlock these, you don't need to go all the way to the end of the story. You just need to unlock all of these missions, because there's a whole lot of chrono crystals and special events and things like that, and timed events here that you want to go ahead and do every day. Some of these you only have like a once a day, which I will show you. For example, this champion bonus is a once a day thing. So you want to go in here, you want to start from left to right. And once you unlock everything, sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Once you've unlocked everything, you want to come in and start from left to right on the tabs. So I want to start from recommended, and then I'll work my way from left to right. But first, I do everything that I need to do and recommended to get the dailies done. So you want to jump in here, and you want to beat him up. And you only get once a day, but this thing is awesome. It gives you so many things. So this is my PvP crew. You always want to do this. In your teams, you see how we have so many teams over here? USS, PvP, blah, 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 fusions. This is my main team, my fusions, right? But you always want to have a slot that you can just mess with, so you can adjust it to whatever you need to do in the story. So we're going to go ahead and auto-select. We're going to do this right over here. You can build around your leader. You don't have to. So when you build around the leader, it's going to put the best option. No, let me just show you. Edit. Right? So now the leader is going to always stay. Whatever leader you had is going to stay, and then the team is going to be picked to go ahead and make the leader super strong. If you don't want that and you just want to do it for whatever occasion you're doing, which is what we're doing right now, you want to go ahead and auto select and click this off. Now it'll put it based upon this. You see how the included bonus characters is on, view advantageous element is on, view challenge for challenges is on, all that. That's how you go ahead and you adjust it based on whatever you're fighting in PvE. So let's do that. Now you have this. See, it's mostly green characters to go ahead and beat up this blue character. The advantageous element is green. You want to do that every time you don't know what to do and you're not sure, and if you haven't gotten used to creating teams, you build this. You do the auto, and you make sure it's not building around the leader. You just want to go ahead and set it up. Or if you already have a really good character in mind, you can put that character in the lead, and then, you know, you build around that character. So actually, I'll show you that afterwards again. So right now, this is quick. This fight is really super easy. I'm going to float step a little so you can see what I'm talking about. You want to dodge, float step, attack. That's how you trick the computer. Watch this. Dodge, boom, blast, da 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 da, float step, attack. You're going to do this for all the hard, difficult, PvE missions, which is basically everything that we're going to be doing on the daily. The only places that this strategy doesn't work is co-op and raids. So there you gotta have to like fight differently. There is a way to actually do it pretty smooth, and you gotta hope you have a good partner, because unfortunately some of these partners, ugh, yeesh. All right, so here you can only pick to do one of these per day, so you gotta choose what you really need, right? Everybody's different. Probably the best one overall is gonna be the slot remover, because you're constantly gonna need to upgrade your equipment, right? So that's probably the best one, but sometimes people need more energy and tickets, which is up here. Sometimes you need the exchange medals, which is really good for getting souls and things, and then sometimes you just need maybe one more SP medal. But for me, I have recently been upgrading my slots, so I need the erasers to go ahead and excuse me, to go ahead and, you know, get the best version of my equipment. But you do want to go ahead and gold star each and every one of these, and then you choose whatever you need every day. So I've already done all of these once a day. Excuse me. So that's why now I'm going for the slot removers, because I am upgrading equipment. So let's go ahead. We can do this, right? We can go ahead and auto it. It's probably going to give the same team just because of, what was it, a blue character? Yeah, so the advantageous element is green. So watch. It'll probably give the same team. But I can do something really interesting. So auto, boom, see, same team. But now I'm gonna do this. Watch this. We're gonna change something around a little bit. Let's go ahead and put the new Dragon Fist in this first slot, and then we go auto, and then we turn this on again, so it builds around the Dragon Fist Goku, and then it gives us this team. See, so it changes around based on who your leader is when you go ahead and turn this on, the build party around leader. So you want to turn it off if you want a brand new team to fight off whatever challenges are there for the PvE, and then you want to turn it on if you want to build it around your leader specifically, right? So let's keep it off. Whatever, this is good enough because I do need a green character anyways. I just wanted to show that off, and then we go in and beat him up. This one isn't hard either, but it is a better way to show off the float step, just because I do believe he's got like a few bars of health, not just one bar of health. So he'll last longer. But what we did before is very simple. As long as you got a blast, you should be able to do the float step. Every once in a while the computer will like dodge it, but for the most part it doesn't. makes it a lot of the more difficult things easier to do. So let's go ahead and activate this right off the bat. Oh no, he's only got one bar here too. Ah, whatever. I'll show it on the extreme. So bam, you dodge, you blast, and you attack. You float into the attack, and then it kind of stun locks him. So it's interesting. Okay, so he's down, and now we keep going, right? We start from the top and we go down. So remember, the tabs are left to right, and then we go down and we do the daily stuff. There's some stuff that I'm saving just because the big guild thing is starting in 2 days, and some of this stuff overlaps. For example, the battle gauntlet for Piccolo I haven't started yet because I want to go ahead and do that. I haven't started this rush. I want to save that for that. This Gogeta I finished. I don't really need to. He's maxed out. But if anybody doesn't, you want to go ahead and do everything here, and then you want to do these daily things. If you didn't do the what was it? The thing with the Broly, the challenge battle, whatever it's called. I'll show it now because it's down here. It's in this column. But yeah, you want to do this daily one as much as possible so you can max out your guy. And then I have the good version of this equipment already. Actually, I might have to farm more of these. And you always have these tokens and the exchange shop up here. You can see you can use the tokens here. There's some things I do actually need to farm this mission, this area a bit for the coins. And that way I can go ahead and use it for buying a few things here, because I remember there was 1 or 2 things that I wanted. It's taking forever to load. Oh, there we go. The souls. I wanted to get the souls. You always want to take advantage and get things like this because they run out pretty quickly once you're upgrading everybody. And also, I want to take advantage of these last 9 removal slots. So, yeah. Always remember, do those dailies here. Get these coins. Not bad. Alright. I've been too busy with, like, the raid and other things. And getting, farming more resources. So, the Greatest Battle Showdown. This one was obviously super short, but you want to do this every day. This actually boosts friendship pretty high, and actually I want to go ahead and take advantage of that, because the reason everything was like that under friendship and all that stuff was because I do have regen for the PvE tournament. I'm sorry, PvE for Tournament of Power, and I want to go ahead and boost a few units. Let's see here. There you go. This one. Let's put you here. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna turn everybody around anyway, so whatever. And then who else? Everybody's 10. Everybody's 10. Let's do movie Piccolo. Why not? Let's do movie Piccolo. And then to make it go faster, you do want to set up and get this really good equipment to increase friendship faster, right? Because actually, I should have done this on the one with Hercule as well. Whoops. And this will boost up when fully maxed. This will boost up their friendship meters when you use them. Boom, 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 boom. This, if you don't know, and I think the champion battle too, it actually gives you higher whatchamacallit, higher, oh my god, increased rates for the meter of friendship to go up. Usually the only place you can do that is in what we're going to be doing, the daily 3 for increasing experience. That also gives you the most friendship. And then story mission part 6 chapter 1 book 8 or something like that, 618. I remember that. But this also gives you extra, so you want to go ahead and do this same thing. Oh look, 4 meters. This will show it off nice. You dodge, blast, float, attack, float, attack, float, attack. It's a quick float. It's like about a second and a half, and you see how it's a constant loop, and he's gone. That easy. Didn't take any damage. As long as you have a blast, you can go ahead and dodge, blast, float, attack, float, attack. This Goku makes it particularly easy because he's got draw speed and his ki recovery is super fast. Oh, he just reached 10. Awesome. That's what I wanted. But really, you see how fast their meters went up for their friendship meter? You're gonna need that because in Tournament of Power, if you have them at rank 10, they get boost to their stats. So you want to have everybody in the team at least at 10. So I did that one. This one I finished with as well. But you know, if you all haven't done that extreme co-op or whatever, you want to go ahead and do this, and then you want to do the daily over here. But I've done all this, so I don't need to come in here at all anymore. I'm done with those freebie characters, but they're really good. I highly recommend, especially if you're new. Just for the Chronicles alone, it's worth it. So here is where you're gonna want to go ahead and use that little trick for auto selecting, right? So you come in here, you auto select, you turn off the builder run leader, and then you go ahead and activate it here, so you have the boost against these enemies. Really, all you really need is Super Saiyan 4. I'm sorry, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the Dragon Fist one. But if you don't have them, just go by the advantageous color and pick the best characters you have to fight them off. By best characters, I mean characters that have high key restore, that have good kits that you can go around. So for me, if I didn't have any of the boost units, I would use my Fusions team, right? Because this is my main team, and I know their kits in and out, and I'm comfortable with them. You have to have. You can use your main team to fight them. Just go ahead and go in with the best colors set up for you. So this video is already getting kind of long, so just to kill time, I'm gonna go ahead with the boosts. That way we take these guys out faster. So the first unit is a green, so you go in with the purple. Second unit is a blue, so you go in with the green, and then the third is the purple, so you go on with the yellow. And then the yellow one gives the boost to everybody. Now, really, that's what you're gonna want to do with your normal team, and not the boost characters. But right now with these boost characters, Super Saiyan 3 Goku in particular, he makes the float step kind of like broken, just because of his key recovery and his draw speed. So this isn't going to be a challenge either. And then the Super Vegeta also has draw speed right off bat. So we're going to bait him. See? Question. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost said question mark. Exclamation mark. So I knew his attack was coming. Dodge, blast, float step, attack. Float step, attack. Float step, attack. This makes it very, very easy. You swap out when he swaps out, and now you float step attack. You keep it going. Now this I almost called him Pycon. This unit is good. Tapion, sorry. This Tapion's very good. Unfortunately, he doesn't draw quite as fast as I need to, but you can still float up and it'll work out. He's actually going a little bit slower, and then now we're gonna speed it up again, because this Goku has the key restore and the draw speed to pull this off even better. So we're gonna do this. Get his meter all the way up. And honestly, I don't really need to, especially with the green card, I don't really ever need to swap out. If I could keep this going with the float step, they're pretty much going to get beat up just by the Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist Goku. It is what it is. Like, the unit is ridiculously good. That's one thing. Like, this anniversary is all about resources because of the rays and the co-op and the way it's set up, which is not the best. Like, it's awesome because you can reload, right, which is very, very good, always good. But the two main units that came out, which are my favorite forms of Goku, they really are. Oh, my bad, I misclicked, but whatever. Oh, it's gonna work out. They really do. They're really amazing units. They're fantastic. There's not that much to be doing in the anniversary, unfortunately, but it's mainly two cool units and a whole lot of resources. Like, two units that people have been waiting for. MUI and Dragon Fist Goku. Like, everybody's been waiting for a hyper popular Dragon Fist Goku has been waiting for a long time, and then MUI should come out. What is it, 4 years ago now? Oh, by the way, whenever you have to rebalance, you gotta do the same thing. You gotta dodge that blast, and then you catch them back into a float step. Since you can't keep float stepping from a blue card or from a rising rush, so you have to pull that off again to gain control of it and go back into float step, right? So you see how this one unit has completely wiped him out. MUI Goku kind of did the same thing, to be completely honest, when his version of these missions was out. Like, the first half was for MUI Goku, and the second half has been for Dragon Fist Goku, obviously. And then we finish it off in a cool way, unnecessarily, and we eat this child with a golden dragon. It is what it is. But that's how you float step, like, straight up. That had, like, did I get touched? No, I didn't get touched. I didn't get touched at all. And then when you have the right unit, you can go ahead and destroy people like that. So some units you can pull this off with almost always. Oh, actually, I could show you a troll team. It's not a troll team. It's a team that we used to use back in the day when this type of mission was monthly. They used to bust these out. Or whenever they had like a new free character, they used to make us do this type of mission where you have to go up a ladder, basically. up to 100 fights, and then on the last 2 fights, they were like almost impossible to do if you didn't have the actual units like this, the boost units. But you can actually go in here, and this team will help you because it's kind of set up for these type of events. Let me show you. See, it's the hit squad up here. You can have a variation. You can either do it with this, or you can replace the Vegito Blue with Kefla. But honestly, like, this Vegito Blue is probably the better unit. So what happens is you want to sacrifice. I think I've talked about this before. No, go back. Oh, this actually works out. Well, what happens is you want to sacrifice this Gohan, because when he dies, he gives death buffs which is like higher recovery speed and draw cards like crazy. So this Vegeta Blue already has amazing stats and kits, along with, you know, being able to draw out, what is it, an extra strike card after you use the first 2 strike cards. So he already has his own kind of like fake draw speed, but then he actually gets draw speed on top of his fake draw speed, and he does so much damage. And then the Ki Restore is awesome. Plus the Zenkai boost really helps out. And then this hit for the old school players, we already know after 30 timer counts, his crits, his chances for crit and his crits, like, they double, and it's awesome. And then he goes ahead and he melts people too. With his stats back in the day, he became kind of destructive. Now it kind of makes him on par with some of the newer units, but after the 30-second count. But with the boosts to Ki Restore and the draw speed, it pretty much makes him a really good assault unit. And that's the team right there. If you want to go ahead and use them, your boxes might be different because you have different stars for different characters, right? But you want to go ahead and use these guys to do these types of missions. That's a nice little assassination team if you ever need one. All right, so this is past 20 minutes already. I didn't want to do it that long. Me personally, this is all. Oh, here it is, that full power battle to get the freebies to max. But basically that's it. You want to go through and you want to do everything that you have to do here. I've already done everything, and I'm saving a few for tomorrow. And then you want to go ahead and move from right to left, and then from top to bottom. You want to go ahead and golden star everything, that way you get all the chrono crystals possible. And then let me go back, and then on the daily, which is what I'm gonna keep doing once I stop recording, is you want to go here and you want to do the 3 let's fights. You want to get the best equipment you can from this ultimate equipment collection. You want to, you know, finish all these, but you want to do these 3 daily, and then you want to do the co-op and the raid, both of them at least the 3 times a day at the hardest difficulty, so you get the most rewards. So for me, I'm going to do 3 of these, and then I'm going to do the raid 3 times, but really I'm going to farm the raid as much as possible. And then once I'm done farming the raid, I'm going to come back to co-op and farm this too for the resources. But that's it. That's basically it. And then, you know, every hour on the hour, your adventures, you're just going to go ahead, press 1 button to send it out to redo the adventures, as long as you have adventures in the background, right? So that's it. I kind of wanted to give everybody a little visual of what you should be doing daily, and not just talk about it. So if you have any questions, let me know down below. Once again, thank you all for all the comments, the likes, the shares, for the watch time I've been seeing, and some of you have been telling me that, again, you're watching it in the background, and just like letting it replay and even muting it while you're doing something else. So thank you very much. You all are helping me out. You're all helping. It helps with the algorithm and the engagement in the algorithm. And again, once this channel pops off and starts making a little bit more money on the side, I can go ahead and reinvest it right back into the channel, and get some better gear and make better videos. Alright, y'all, so once again, thank you so much. Hopefully this was as helpful as humanly possible. If there's anything else you want me to show or detail here, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, and I will do my best to set that up for you all, okay, in case you're confused with anything. So once again, until next week, I hope you all have a great week, great day. So no stress. God bless. Peace.